just think love is possible.
Good evening and welcome to Hear Life right here at Intellectual Radio with Zemrah and Ed.
Here.
And of course, you know, we are always happy to have our enthusiast, our relationship enthusiast, Miss Pamela Wilkes. Hey, Miss
The
Pam.
one and only.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So we are so happy. As always, you know, we're always happy to have our Pam with us. But we have a lovely young lady, Cassandra L. Reed, that will be here shortly, that is going to share her memoir with us about making faith moves no matter what. And it's a memoir of survival and strength. And it's a wonderful book, easy to read. And I've been going through it. This sister has truly uh, been a soldier. When we talk about issues that we have, and you look around and you look at what other people have gone through, you have to say, wow, that's all I could say. She's been through a lot. A 5-year cancer survivor, and just the things that she's gone through, even with racism and all of the things that she gave birth to premature babies, twin boys, 26 weeks. And she still survived, came through, and just, but I'm going to let her tell her story. And we're going to talk to Miss Pamela Wilkes for a few minutes, who just had a birthday on the 1st of June,
that's
and has
right.
been partying for the whole since the
Every
1st of
single
June,
day.
and still has another celebration coming up on the 20th. And then our very own sister, Miss Patricia Creighton, has her birthday coming up on the 15th. So this is a birthday month. My grandson Willie, his birthday was this past Saturday. And then my great grandson, his birthday was Sunday. So, and then my great grandbaby, she turned 1 Sunday. Her and Jihad had the same birthday. So we shout out, happy birthday, happy birthday. Like Pam says, happy birthday, happy birthday. She's got a song that she sings. But so, Pam, tell us a little bit while we're waiting on Cassandra. What you did for your birthday.
Oh my goodness. Well, birthdays are very special to me. And it's not just my birthday, it's everybody's birthday. Because I say that is the day that you came to be. And it's a very special day because it is unique to you. And your date of birth is a gift from God. So it's not just me, it's everybody that celebrates their birthdays. Some people don't, you know, deal with birthdays. Oh, it's just another day. But I consider it something special.
It is very
It is
special.
very
I know we were
special.
raised like that too, but you know, birthdays are special. And anytime you get another year older,
Oh,
that's a
yes.
complete
Oh,
blessing.
yes. And we know that people are leaving here quickly and suddenly. So we just have to be grateful. And so I'm grateful. So since my birthday is June the 1st, I celebrate the entire month of June
Why not? Yeah.
every day. But you know what? For me, every day is a celebration.
And it is.
Every day is a
It
celebration
should
because
be. It should be.
every day that you wake up, look at this. It is the first day of the rest of your life.
Right.
And so, again, it's just worth celebrating. So, my son and his girlfriend took me out the day before my birthday. And then my niece Rose, my nephew Josh, my sister Pat took me out on my birthday. Chicago is the best place to be in the summertime.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
we went to Navy Pier, the rooftop. Now, my son and his girlfriend, Stephanie, took me to Bonefish, which I love because I like the
This
bang bang shrimp
Oh yeah.
they have. Yeah. And so I went there Sunday. And also on Sunday, my goddaughter graduated from high school, Alea Carnes. And
Congratulations,
oh,
baby.
yes. So I've just been joyful all week. So then let me see. And then Tuesday, a friend of mine came in from New York just to spend the day to celebrate my birthday, Pat's
Hey,
birthday, and
hey,
his
hey,
birthday.
that's special.
That was
Now his
special.
birthday's
Fred
today,
Butler.
right?
His birthday is today. Happy birthday, Fred. I love you, my darling. And then Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Who did I go out with? Oh, I took myself out. I went to see Michael Jackson for the third time, the Michael Jackson movie. I love Michael Jackson. So I went to
We
do that
see.
on
That was a great
Wednesday.
movie.
And then Thursday, what did I do Thursday? No, that was Friday. Let me see. Thursday, I went out with who? I think was that my friend from high school? Oh, no, we went out Saturday.
You're doing so much.
Oh, yes. So I was out with my cousin Janice. I went out with my
Well, maybe
classmate
that was
from
that Thursday
high school.
with Janice.
Thursday. No, Thursday, Janice. We just went out yesterday with Janice. I went out with just yesterday. But every day I was doing something. What did I do Thursday? Oops. Anyway, I had a wonderful time. Every day's been a good day. So I
Yeah, well, you
just
went
been
out with
celebrating
us
my
the
and then
Saturday
I
before
went to
with
the
Clarence and
no, that was Friday. We went to the Obama library.
yes, but
That
I'm
was
saying, but the
Friday.
Friday before your birthday, I asked you to join us, and you went
The
out with
Friday.
Clarence and Tina and Ed and I.
Okay, yeah. See,
Yeah, for
so
dinner.
Tell us what you tell the audience what you think about the Obama Library.
oh, I went on Facebook for a little while, but I was talking kind of low because I was in the uh, I was there and I didn't want to be disturbing everyone else that was there because they had videos going and people were walking around, and it was really really nice. You must get an opportunity. Take the opportunity to go to the Obama Library. It's fascinating. It's exciting. It's
Well,
emotional,
they say
and
museum.
it's right because we didn't see any books. Then we
No,
go to the
it's
floor
really
because
the Obama
yeah,
Museum.
but they say library.
I don't know
Yeah,
why, but
yeah, but it's just it's
and we
beautiful.
want to give a
It's
shout
beautiful.
out to Clarence, my
Yeah,
brother. He made it possible. He's with Coles, um,
cold.
the group and
No, the organization.
organization. Thank you, Pam.
Yeah.
And he made it possible for us to go.
hmm
So it was a
So we
very good
did that.
experience.
Yeah. Yes, we went to the
Yeah,
library.
my brother had
He
I
had
mean
some
he
extra
gifted
tickets.
us and we were able to go and it was a wonderful
But it was a lot
experience.
of people there.
It was a lot, but it wasn't going to be like it's going to be on
Oh,
Juneteenth. I mean,
absolutely
you could
not.
move around, and it was a perfect time to go.
Yeah,
Really, it was perfect,
it was
and it
really
is. We
nice.
went into the. They have a store
Oh
where you
yeah,
can shop, and they had the
a little cafe.
T-shirts,
But listen, if you've
cups,
been to any libraries or museums, it's comparable to
and
those. It's a
you don't see any windows until you go up on the eighth floor, and then
yeah,
you can see out, and the
it's
view is just
beautiful.
wonderful.
It is
And you
just
hear a lot of his
beautiful.
speeches. Even in the store, you can get Michelle's books, all of her books, all of his books.
hmm
They have T-shirts, even the necklace that she wears with boat on it. You can buy that. It was about 3 or 4 of her necklaces that you could buy.
So
Uh,
in other words, a lot of merch.
yeah, it was a lot of merchandise.
Merchandise.
Yeah.
Merch.
And the people that they had hosting. Now, one of the things that I will say that I think that would be good if they could make it possible for to have motorized vehicles for disabled, because it's a lot of walking.
They could do that, or they can have volunteers just to help seniors move around in the wheelchairs.
Yeah.
See, because a lot of they could do that. They could give that job to some young people during the summer
Now
or
that's a good
whenever.
idea.
It is to have young people because we had a couple of people that could. They had their own wheelchairs, and then the library itself had wheelchairs, but they didn't have anyone to push the people
And when I
around.
was telling
You know,
Wilder that Wilder was saying, Zemrah, is there anywhere else other than the airport where people gonna be pushing somebody around?
well, that's why it's a good idea to
Well,
do
I
it.
thought
It
so.
is a good idea,
Yeah.
and they could give those.
That's a
Those could
good
be
idea
summer
about having
jobs
some
for
just
young people. They do it at the airports. They could do it there. That's an idea, Barack Obama.
Yeah, but definitely
People,
the motorized,
yeah.
that would be really good.
But you got people running into each other, so you have to have control.
Well, I
So
don't
you
think
have to have
motorized. You
no,
think
no, no. You're giving young people jobs. So that would be good for them to come there and give them a job. You don't have to pay them a whole lot of money, but you can pay them some. That will give them jobs. It will
that's a
show
good
a
idea,
good
Pam?
service.
Yeah,
Um,
because
and
it
and
is needed.
and I'm gonna tell you something. Seniors have a lot. That's a whole nother subject. Seniors have a lot to offer young people.
They do.
We really do. And so that would be a good time for them to push them around in the chair and
And
they
talk
talk about,
history,
oh man, that
because
would be
they're
really
familiar
good.
with a lot of
Sure.
what's going on in the
Yeah.
museum.
I
Yeah.
got teary eyed because I was looking at, I remember when he was being inaugurated and I was in DC, and it was just so beautiful just to be there, you
Yeah.
know. So
The design and
yeah.
everything is
So I
great.
did that, and then what else did I do? Sunday, oh Sunday, I was out, and we ran into you guys out at the
That was
restaurant.
Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday, what did I do? Sunday was yesterday. No, Sunday, Monday.
Sunday. But
I don't know. You see, I'm.
You
well,
probably,
anyway,
But
you had a
listen,
wonderful
you probably,
birthday.
I had a good
you
time, and
probably
I'm
so
not
hard you
done.
forgot what day
I
it is.
know, I know. So, but all I want to say is celebrate your life. Every day is a celebration, and you have the power to make that so. Even though we have challenges to go through, because life is what it is,
That's life.
but you have to decide to have fun.
Yeah, it's important.
And if you're in Chicago, it's so much to do. We were driving around, and they have festivals everywhere. The streets are cut off. You driving down this street, the street is cut off. You drive over there, the street is cut off. But don't get upset. Just figure out a way to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, Chicago is.
Mhm.
Well, that's Chicago.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Chicago.
Go on the
Summer.
lakefront.
What we say? Summer in Chicago.
There's no
That's a
better
song for
place.
us. Summer in Chicago.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
There's no better place than summer in Chicago. On the lakefront, you could take a cruise on one of those
The
cruise
Blues Fest was
lines.
this past weekend.
That's right, it sure
We
was.
always got
Then
something
the
going
jazz
on.
fest is
We
coming,
got some,
gospel fest is
some
I
of
mean,
the
coming,
why would you want to
Step and
leave
Set is
Chicago,
coming
Earl?
in the summertime. You can leave it in the winter, Earl.
we got some of the best parks,
Oh yes.
lakefront
Hmm.
festivals.
I love Chicago. I was born and raised here. I love
I
it.
do too, but I like to get out in the
Well, I like
wintertime.
to get
I'll
out
go
and go
to
visit and go.
Arizona.
It's always good and educational to go, to go somewhere else. But absolutely. But we really into. We're gonna just take a minute out. To talk about a show that we're going to have next week, and we're going to talk a little bit about when you get older and what your life really looks like as you get older. And it was brought up that when you get older, after 65, you should be able to do whatever you want to do and be able to really enjoy your life. And it was stated that even if you're married, you should still be a baby. You know what? You're getting older. Go on and do whatever you want to do and enjoy your life. And we're going to talk a little bit about that next week. But to talk about
Y'all take care. I'm out.
to talk
Y'all
about
take care
life.
now. See ya.
Earl.
But do you see that, Ed? I mean, we're not going to talk about it right now because we want to really and truly talk about Cassandra L. Reed and the young lady that's going to be coming and sharing her book with us, and and
She
the
got held
life
up in
and
traffic.
things.
Traffic in Chicago is crazy. That
Yeah,
traffic was kind of crazy. So
yeah, but
we just
some of
wait
the
for it.
things that people go through, you think that your life is complicated, but when you look at other people's lives and you see what they've gone through and that have come through it, you have to applaud that because life is always, as they say, is life, and
Yeah.
But everybody
it
gets
wouldn't be life if it wasn't.
everybody gets a chance for their own set of challenges. The
Mhm.
challenges are just like weights. You lift them to make you stronger.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Did you just make
Yeah.
that up?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was nice. You want to say that again?
challenges are like weights. You have to lift them. It helps you get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you keep getting them. Otherwise, why would you try to train somebody who's not qualified? So weights are just like qualifying tests.
Mm-hmm.
Help you to qualify through life. That's why black people are one of the most resilient people in the world because we've
We are.
overcome more than anybody else.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
really
that's a whole
do.
nother subject
It
too.
is because I
Because
don't know what I don't care what we go through. That's why the struggles and all that, whatever we go through, we know how to navigate and get through it.
You know, we take the negative and turn it into a positive.
We do.
So every time we have challenges, we get better.
Yes.
We're the only people in the world that have done that.
Yes.
That have survived annihilation.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we're the only ones that everybody is doing something against us.
There's a reason for that
Yes,
And
it
what is the
is.
reason, Ed?
because they know who you are.
You think
So
they
And
really
you
do?
don't know who
And
you
you
are.
don't know.
You
That's
don't know who
exactly.
you are,
You don't
but
know
they do.
because you don't want to accept the title.
That's right. You don't want to accept the responsibility.
That's pretty heavy there,
It
right?
is. It's the truth
But
too.
eventually you're going to have to.
That's right. And the time is coming near. It's upon us right now. But that's a whole nother subject with some other people.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's real. I
It's
mean,
true.
it's
It's
true.
true.
It's
It
true.
is true. The black man is the original man. That's a hard pill for some people to
But,
swallow, even himself.
but everybody,
We were the first on the planet. We're everybody's parent. Everybody came out of the black man. Everybody.
that's what science says. That's what DNA specialists
That's
say.
it. That's it. It's the facts. But we have to endure what we have to endure. And the other thing is we were disobedient and we wanted to be like everybody else. And you're not like everybody else. You are unique.
That's just what I was fixing to say. We're
You
very
are
unique.
unique.
Yes.
And
Very
that's
unique.
just the fact.
That's
You're
why we're
different
also
than
that's why we're so
everybody.
very, very gifted.
Yeah. Not to take anything away from other people because they have gifts as well. But almost everything that everybody have, it came from us.
Yeah, we're
Exactly.
gifted
It's the
people.
truth.
We're gifted.
Hmm.
We're
No,
gifted in black.
no, we're responsible
Yeah.
because with that comes uh, with that much power comes expectation.
Yeah.
It's not just for you to enjoy. It's for you to train the world.
Hmm.
Okay, let's take a break and hear one of my songs from Love is Possible.
When I look in your eyes, I see the depths of your soul. I see your tenderness, your lovely, your sweetness, my darling. I see you when I hold your face in the palm of my hands and slowly pull you close. We kiss so tenderly. That's why I see you. I come alive for my love for you is true. I see you, my darling, my baby, 'cause I see you. If it's morning down or moonlight night, my love for you shines oh so bright. I'm vulnerable for happiness. That's why I see you, baby. I adore you, need and want you so. Yes, my lovely, my darling, my love. I see you. I see you. You make my wishes come of you every night. I know that you, baby, will make things right. I love you, my darling. I love you with all of my heart. That's why I see you. I see you. Baby, I adore you. And I need and want you so. You're my lovely, my sweetness, my darling, that's why I see you. I come alive, for my love for you is true. I see you, my darling, my baby, that's why I see you. That's why I see you. Baby, you know, I see you right there. I see you. I see you. Don't you know it's true? I see you. I see you. I see you.
Good. We're back right here at IntellectualRadio.com with our special guest,
Hi.
Mrs. Cassandra L. Reed.
Yes. Thank
And
you.
we are so happy that you were able to make it.
Me too.
We know, like Pam was saying, Chicago and traffic, we know, sweetie.
I was.
And sometimes it don't matter how early you start
That's
out or
what I
get
was
out.
saying.
We know.
And then
That's
the rain
Chicago
made
for
people
you.
drive a little slower.
They do. But it's okay. But you're here.
I'm here.
We are against time, unfortunately, but we
That's
will.
all right.
You know, we'll have to
Thank
bring you
you.
back.
Thank you for
Maybe
inviting
you can
me.
hook up with us and ride with us or something.
Hey.
But we will have you back. But we want to jump right into it. We've already
Okay.
talked a little bit about your book, Making Faith Move No Matter What.
No matter what.
Her memoir. And so what we're going to do is, I've gone through some of it and all.
Okay.
But first of all, we are just going to let you tell a little bit about yourself, what you're doing right now,
Okay.
your bio, and just share with us a little bit. It'll be a little bit simpler for you because we want to hear your voice.
Okay.
And so you can just start and just
My
tell us
bio?
about you and where you are.
Okay. Well, I am a new writer, published writer, I should say.
And it's wonderful too.
Thank
The writing
you
is
so
easy
much.
writing. I said that.
Yes. Thank you. I by trade I am an accountant. I went to Grambling State University. I'm from the South Side of Chicago. Went to Hyde Park High School. First generation college graduate. HBCU. I had my twins while I was in college, and they were extremely premature. And I wrote about them in a
26
book.
yes.
Yes. And when they turned one, I took them back to Grambling with me to finish to get my degree because I knew I could not take care of them without that money. And I did not have a chance to work an internship, so I was kind of worried about it. But the IRS came on my campus and they interviewed us, and they asked me to come and do an interview in person 5 days after my graduation in Cincinnati, Ohio. So I went and I started my career August 13, 2001. I graduated from Grambling July 13, 2001.
So your position now, you are an accountant.
Yes.
But you work with who?
Well, I am in large and international business. That's the division I'm in, LBNI. And I work in joint committee, which means I work jointly with members of Congress to give refunds for Section 6405 A and B. So mainly to millionaires and billionaires.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But that's a heck of a position, though.
It is. I am the only one of us in it. And I try to pull more of us in. So I stay on the interview panels. I was able to pull two, a brother and a sister in, because I believe we get the opportunity. We can do whatever we can do whatever we want to do.
And that's the truth. That I really wish that we would.
Opportunity.
And I
Mhm.
wish we would do that a little bit more, because
Me
sometimes when we
too.
get the opportunity, sometimes we just kind of ride over it because we're
Yeah.
busy trying to have it for
You got to
ourselves.
pull as you lift.
That's
I
it.
believe that.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's what the
I
blessing
would never
is.
want to be the only person there.
Right.
You know, I don't know why people do that.
And unfortunately, they do.
I
And
know.
that have that selfish streak.
There are some. All skin folk, not
Well,
kin
tell
folk.
us about
Yeah.
the racism. We still got to go to that part
Yeah.
because you went through a lot,
Uh,
but you still maintained
the
and all.
racism at the job or period.
Well, I'm talking about as a job, but then period. And
Yeah.
then even with your babies,
Yes.
went through your 12-year-old when he got into a fight
Yes.
and the criminal and they
Yes.
went through everything. But then the other child didn't have to go through any reprimand.
Right.
So share
At
a
the
little
school,
bit that.
so this was middle school and this was in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Mm.
I moved there because I wanted to buy a house for me and my children, and I couldn't afford one in Chicago. So because from Cincinnati, let me start there. Cincinnati, then I worked there for 2.5 years. Then I moved to Chicago and worked in SBSC, auditing small business and self-employed. So while I was in Chicago, I wanted to buy a house, and I couldn't afford it in no neighborhood and send my kids to school. So I moved to Fort Wayne, Indiana. I tried to move to a neighborhood that had diversity. I got a house built for me and my boys, but yeah, they still ran into racism. The first time was in 4th grade, before my son got arrested in 6th grade.
Yeah.
In 4th grade, he ran into the building and went to the principal's office yelling, and that's what she called me and said, your son ran into here ran in my building yelling about something that happened to him on the bus. And I said, well, what happened? She said, I'm not concerned with what happened to him. I'm concerned about him coming in here yelling. Oh, so I typed all that up, what she said, and I faxed it to the superintendent of schools and CC'd her so that she know exactly where she went wrong. And so she called a meeting because I'm sure her boss said, what are you doing? You don't tell a parent I'm not concerned with your child. And what happened, someone called my young man the N-word on the school bus. And so he had never been called that. So clearly he was upset. So anyway, we tried to get this situation taken care of. She set up a meeting. Then she, was trying to go over and she's like, we've been more than kind to you people. That ended the meeting because I don't know what people she was talking to. I didn't know who she was talking to. So the meeting over. Yeah. And so since I did that to her, she weaponized the Child Protective Services and had someone at the school call and say my children were being neglected so they can take my children away from me. Yeah. It was a whole thing that I had to fight. I had to get a lawyer and everything. They were taken out of my home for a whole weekend. I didn't get them back to like Monday or Tuesday. That was the first thing.
I know you said you cried yourself to sleep.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to. I was so just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So in middle school, the 6th grade boys kept having these fights, setting up fights. They're in 6th grade now, middle school. So they're big men on campus. All the 6th graders kept having fights and the teachers were getting tired of it. And they said the next fight, someone's going to get reprimanded if anyone else has a fight. So my twins were in the bathroom and a white kid came in the bathroom too. They probably set it up to meet in the bathroom to have a fight. But the boy pushed my son into the wall and my son turned around and punched him in the face. And they arrested my son.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not the other two.
No, they didn't do anything
They
with him.
didn't do anything with him. They said that since he got pushed, he should have pushed him back instead of punching him.
Yeah.
And I met with the principal because he said the young man's parents might want to meet with me because my son broke his glasses. I said, I will meet with them.
Right.
Their son should have never touched my son first. I said, I teach my children, if someone touch you, you hit them back.
That's right.
I don't know. So
and if you've done that, then you should expect to be knocked back out or whatever. And however the other person responds, that's on them.
This wasn't in Indiana, right?
Yeah,
Fort Wayne, Indiana, 3 hours away.
Sure.
That explains everything.
It does. It does. I left shortly after that and came back home. I said, I'm selling my house. I didn't want to. My house was beautiful. I had got it built for me and my sons, but it was.
And you had it built?
I had it built for us, and I was 31 years old.
Wow.
I know. I had it built for us, and we had to leave because that was horrible. I can see the writing on the wall. What they was trying to set up for my sons, and I was not going to let nobody do my sons like that. The judge saw that case and he threw it out for my son.
I saw that,
read
that, and then I thought it was so wonderful too, because you can cut it on. It was so wonderful how you really worked with with your boys.
Yeah.
You know, had them with the Urban League, the
Yes.
Boys and Girls
Yes.
Club,
Big
the 100
Brothers.
Men.
Always
100 Black Men in
doing the
Yeah,
Chicago.
I
Yes.
mean, that was just awesome.
Yeah.
And you made sure
I
that
was
you made a
trying.
foundation
I
for
did.
them. And I bet they're just wonderful. Now,
They are. They're very respectful. And I still have Neon still helping him with the resources because he has a disability, intellectual disability more than Dion did. But yeah, so still getting him the resources he needs. But they're good. They're good men.
Now,
Isn't
how
that-
old are they?
They're
now?
27. They'll be
Oh,
28 June
wow.
28th.
isn't that
Oh.
beautiful?
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And I know they just love the ground you walk on.
They do.
Yeah, that is so wonderful.
They do. They
And
think
then-
I can get through everything. They're like, you the strongest woman I know. I said,
Yeah.
hey, but everybody
I
falls
got
down.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you would tell him, Zion. It's
Yeah,
Zion.
Zion
You
the
would tell
youngest.
him when you go to pick him up about call him a superstar,
Yeah.
and he would call you fat arm
arms.
lady. I thought that was so precious.
It was our thing. I was like,
Yeah.
I love you, superstar. He like, I love you too, fat arms. His teacher used to be like, oh, no, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. I mean that it's the little things that
still
your
does
children
that.
can say.
He's 19 and he still squeezes
Yeah.
my arms before he
Yeah.
go to bed when he's home from school.
Oh wow! So what are they doing as far as
The one of them, Neon, who receives SSI, he just moved into housing that can help him get his things together. Dion, I sent him to Job Corps after that, and he did culinary arts. Like my dad is a chef too, so
Yeah.
he's been cooking at a
Mhm.
restaurant. He's in Davenport, Iowa, and Zion is at NIU. He just completed his first year at NIU, and he
Now,
wants
what-
to be
now
a
we're
corporate
gonna-
attorney.
We're gonna
Yeah.
backtrack. Oh, really?
Yes.
And then we're going to
Beautiful.
backtrack a little bit because I didn't get a chance to read everything.
Yes.
But we're going to backtrack to
Okay.
what you went through with Mr. And one of the things that I really and truly respect you for, and that's something that Pam and I, when we talk about relationships and
Yeah.
all of that, which is wonderful, is that you not bad mouthing
Exactly.
although he did not deserve
No, he
not
did
to be,
not.
and you were trying to figure out how to, but you didn't want to set that type of
I did not.
example. And that was your heart and,
Yeah.
and the sweetness and the God in you
Thank
that
you.
wouldn't allow that.
Thank you.
And when I was saying about Mr., with me being a vocalist and Pam and I collaborate,
Yeah.
Pam wrote a song called Mr. that is on my CD.
My mister.
My
My
Mr.
Mister.
It's my Mr.
Oh, I gotta get that.
And
I have
it
to
is
download
so we're going to have our producer Earl is going to play that for us.
Good.
But Mr. from old school
Uh-huh.
is like a gentleman.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we're planning something that is going to be a tribute coming up in February. Pam suggested Valentine's Day, where my
Okay.
Mister, like
Mm.
Ed, that's my Mister.
Yeah.
So
And
when
you
I
met
was
mine,
reading about
Joe.
that,
Look.
yes, and we're going to talk about Joe
Yeah.
Joseph too. Because the ironic thing, and we're going to share this, Pam and I,
Uh-huh.
we just don't meet no strangers.
No.
And we
Same.
can see that Cassandra didn't either.
Same.
Because
I
it was
don't.
like we've been knowing her forever.
We did.
And it
was
was
so
just a
comfortable.
sweetness that came out.
It was.
And even with Joseph, her
Yeah, her-
husband,
Yes.
who you could tell is just awesome. And
He
she has a birthday. She just had a birthday.
No, my
No,
birthday's
her
June
birthday's
19th. It's
June
Juneteenth.
19th.
Oh,
Juneteenth, right.
Juneteenth is my birthday.
Right. And
My
so,
big 50.
yes, and she's going to be,
Oh,
wow.
wonderful.
She's going to have a milestone 50. But
Yes.
she got a blessing when she met
Yes.
Joseph.
Yes, I did.
And so you definitely got to
Yeah.
share some of that and how you
I
met
will.
him. And I want you to share that now. with
Okay,
us.
sure.
And then we're going to definitely have Earl to play my miss.
Yeah, 'cause
play
I
my
wanna hear
mister.
it.
Yeah. Because we say, my mister is sweet.
No,
My
mister
mister is kind.
came from the
So
color
we're-
purple, Mister.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
The Mister that Seeley called Mister.
Because it was something, and and that's what really, you got a sharp woman that's gotten her degree, aggressive. What are you jealous about? Going to church, taking care of your
Mhm.
boys, making sure that they have that foundation.
Yeah.
What are you jealous about?
He was
Insecure.
intimidated by me. Yeah.
Insecure.
Insecure. Yeah, he was. And I was trying to fix him. I took
Mm.
care of him, as you can see, his brother, sister, niece, all them. People
And they
stayed.
created drama for you.
They did.
Can't take
And no
care of
one
it.
paid me. They stayed with me, and I allowed them to stay with me for free because I feel like if someone needs help, why would I charge them? You're trying to get on your feet, so
Right.
it's fine.
Right,
But no, I was 25 years old. Should have been taking care of all them people. Number one,
right.
you know,
But you were young
Yes,
and
I
trying
was
to be
young.
helpful.
I was.
Mhm.
But so Joseph, I met my husband through Plenty of Fish dating website. My cousin told me to try it, and I was like, "No, I don't need to try a dating website. Like that's crazy." And so she convinced me, the one who wrote the foreword.
She was
convinced
good
me.
too with the
She
forward.
is excellent.
Excellent.
I
Yeah.
love her to pieces.
Yeah.
But she convinced me to do it, and I did it. And me and Joe met. This is the thing that I liked about Joe, because I'm a challenge. Like I was like I'm a date, but I really wasn't. I wasn't in, because I'm like I need to raise my sons. I really didn't care about trying to find a man. I need to get my sons where they need to be. So
That was your priority.
that was my priority. But Joe said, "Well, let's just have a conversation." I said, okay, we can have a conversation, because everybody else did not say that, because I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time. Just text me. And he's like, I want to have a conversation. And in my mind, I was thinking, I'm going to audit him. I was an auditor. So I was like, let's see if he can survive the audit.
Right.
And he did. I asked him when was the last time he cried, what made him cry, who are his role models, who raised him, what his children's names and what did they like to do, what are their
Let's see
favorite
your
colors.
words.
Yes, I wanted to know that he was an active parent. I wanted to know, I said, can you tell me a time when God humbled you? I wanted to know not just that you go to church. I need to know that you have a relationship with God. So that was important to me. And I asked him, like, what's on your playlist? What type of music? So it was a lot. We talked on the phone that first day for 4.5 hours.
Oh, wow.
I had never in my life.
And for a man to stay on the phone
Yeah.
that long, he was interested.
Yeah.
That was an interrogation.
It was an interrogation.
But that shows that was the one, though.
Yeah.
That showed a lot.
It
Because,
did.
men don't stay on the phone like that.
No, they
not that
don't.
long.
They don't. But listen.
He was open.
He was open. And he was in transition in his life. And I like the honesty. He had just switched careers into something new, and he really didn't have a place because he had left it to his ex and all of these things. So he was starting over, and his mom was taking him to work, all of the things. So when we got together, well, we decided to be together about our third date. We was together every day. The third date. And I began taking him to work every day and picking him up every day. Like, I feel like if you with somebody, you would stand down with him. And I felt like he was worth it.
There you go. He was worth it.
He was worth that, and I did that. And it paid off for me.
It worked out.
It did.
Yeah, because he was
when I
right
went through
there.
cancer,
He was right there
Yeah.
with her
Definitely.
during her book. She did
Yeah.
a book sign, and he
Yeah.
was right there
That's how he
doing
is.
everything and
That's how
supporting.
he
Go
is.
get the books,
Mhm.
and just like Ed went with my
Yeah.
music, he's right there.
Yeah.
And that's so important for
It
like
is.
they say. I've heard even on Facebook where they say, women are strong.
Yeah.
Women don't really they don't need all of that.
Right.
They need to know that they can count on you,
That's all.
that you're supporting our
That's it.
dreams.
Yeah.
That you really and truly will be there
Mhm.
for the technical and
Exactly.
those little things that we
Yes.
need.
But
And
you
that's so
have to
important.
let them know that
Mhm.
that's what you want
Yeah.
and what you need.
Yeah.
And a lot of times women are not vulnerable
Vocal.
enough
Mhm.
because of fear
Yeah.
or what happened in the previous
Yes.
relationship.
And
And
I
a lot
admit-
of times you don't say how
Mhm.
you feel because you're afraid it's going to run them away.
Yeah.
It's going to be too much. If I'm all of that, and are you really going to? So you have
That's
so
true.
many things. So if you don't discuss it,
Mhm. Yeah.
you
That's
may
true.
miss it.
And I was not vulnerable. I was not
Yeah.
vulnerable until cancer, actually. I had never
Mhm.
cried in front of a man, none of that. I was very tough.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until then. But Joe, like when I wanted to go back to school for my MBA, he was right there, like, hey, I'll buy you a laptop. Go. Like he wasn't intimidated by me.
There you
my
go.
ambition.
That is
Yeah.
so awesome.
He knew who
That's
he was
important.
as a man.
That's
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. When
That's
you
it.
know who you are,
Yeah.
you don't have to be threatened by your woman.
Exactly.
And the things you should be proud and happy that you
Yes.
can stand there and
Exactly.
see what she's doing and be proud and support
Yeah,
that.
because it's for the family.
That's it.
I could go in
That's
one
it.
pot. This is for all of us.
That's
right.
it. That's it.
right.
So the
That's right.
family merging together. So he had three.
He had two. He had a daughter and a son. When we met,
Okay.
his daughter was 11. His son was 4. His daughter just
Oh.
graduated from college
Oh.
the beginning of May from Tennessee State University.
Oh.
Her major was accounting, like mine. And so she is an auditor now in the state of, she's in Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah, so she just graduated from college, and little Joe is he will be a sophomore in high school. Yeah, so we have 4 boys and 1 girl. She's the only girl.
Oh,
So
man.
you all have been together how long now?
We've been so our first time meeting up was December 23rd, 2014.
Oh.
We got married in 2019. He proposed in 2018. We bought a house together in 2018. And yeah, we got married in 2019.
That was your pure blessing.
It was.
That was your blessing.
It was.
Yeah.
And it is.
It is. That's right. That
That's
was
beautiful.
it
Yeah.
is.
I
So
don't take
now
them for
with all
granted.
of that,
Mhm.
and you going through all of that, and then God blessed you with that. Share with us your diagnose,
Okay.
and
so,
that came in 2021.
yes.
Mhm.
So I had a mammogram 8 months prior before I was diagnosed. And they called me back after the first day. They said they needed to see something else. So they wanted to do like a 3D or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I went back and nothing. They was like, it's fine. You're good. We'll see you in a year. So April, I was coming out the shower, drying off my body, rubbing the towel right here. And I felt the tumor right there in my breast, the size of like a walnut. It was big enough for me to feel. I'm just drying off, wasn't checking for anything.
Yeah.
And there it was. And so I was like, Joe, feel this. And he did. And at this time, we was getting ready for our 45th birthday for mine. It was in April. And we had a trip planned to Jamaica with 4 other couples of our best friends. Anyway, so I'm like, well, what is this? He was like, call your doctor. You know, he probably was thinking it was cancer. I was not. I was delusional. And so I called my doctor right away. She got me in right away. And as soon as she got me in, she felt it and she gave a recommendation to go get a biopsy. The biopsy. Immediately.
Mhm.
Like 2 days later.
Yeah.
All of this happened like this,
Boom,
this,
boom,
this.
boom.
Yeah. So I went and got the biopsy. And as I lay there, it's dark in the room with the biopsy and I'm laying down. And I heard God say, no matter what, I got you.
That's it.
Yeah. And something came over me and I was like, well, what does that mean? What's going to happen? So they said, your doctor will call you in like 3 days with the results of your biopsy. I said, okay, all right. My doctor called me 2 days later. My doctor, she's my gynecologist and I love her. Black doctor. She
And
called
that's a
me.
blessing.
Yeah. She called me right away. And she said, Cassandra, the test results came back and you tested positive for breast cancer. I said, okay. I was sitting in the car waiting to pick up Zion. And I was like, okay. So one tear came out my eye because I'm like, goodness, both sides of my family, both sets of grandparents died from cancer in my family. Both sets of grandparents, my great grandmother they all had different forms of it. So I asked her, I said, well, what stage and what do I need to do? And she said, we don't know it. We won't know the stage until they open you up for surgery or whatever. She said, but preliminary is stage 3. And I was like, stage 3.
Oh.
All right. I just had a mammogram 8 months ago. How am I already at stage 3?
Yeah.
But the type of cancer, breast cancer that I had is called triple negative breast cancer. And if you ever hear about it, it's very aggressive.
Yeah.
And it mostly affects Black people, Black and brown
Oh,
people.
yeah.
We're the ones that get it. And it is very aggressive.
And you know what? Not to be
Mhm.
funny or anything, but you
Mhm.
know that's what they had, and I guess that might be why they had that on Beyond the
Beyond
Gates
the Gates.
to
Young
share
lady
how
on that.
serious and
That
aggressive
hurt.
that can be.
I heard
that
that.
Yeah.
cancer right there. And when they said that it mostly show up in
Black,
women.
yes.
So they really did.
They really
piece
did a
on
good
that.
piece
It
on
was
that.
That's
beautiful.
good,
They
because
really did.
Because so many,
It was
and then
it's very aggressive.
It
Yeah.
is very aggressive.
yeah,
So she told me her recommendations for doctors. And so we chose City of Hope, the Cancer Treatment Center, which is far as in Zion, Illinois. It's a distance from where we live, but she said it was the best. I want to go to the best. So as soon as we went, it was on May 4th, 2021. And they gave me my treatment plan and told me that I had triple negative breast cancer because my doctor didn't know which kind. She just knew the stage. And so they said, you're going to have aggressive chemo. So 16 rounds of chemo,
oh,
25 rounds of radiation, and either a lumpectomy or a bisectomy. I
Both.
chose both. I
Mhm.
said, we're cutting them both off.
Yep.
My oncologist said, no, you don't have to do that. No. I had a secretary that went through it 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm not. Take them both.
smart.
I have a history.
Smart.
I don't want to deal
Your
with this
That's
again.
wisdom.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I said, cut them off, and that's what we did. But that chemo, the first 4 were called AC. They limited to AC, but it's called, like, they nickname it the Red Devil.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what they
Oh,
said
that's what
it,
they had,
didn't
the
they?
Red Devil.
Yeah.
It turns your urine red and everything for the first 24 hours. Like you're in there, and the nurse comes in there in a full hazmat suit to administer this chemo because it cannot touch you. It cannot touch your skin or it burn through. And this is what's going in my body.
It's radioactive.
Right. Right.
My daughter
That's
had-
serious.
My daughter had.
Whew. Yeah, it was rough. That first chemo, I got home, I felt fine, but by I think the next day my heart rate was elevated. It was just beating crazy. And
Did
I
you
was
want
like,
that it throw you into AFib?
I had to
It
go
sounds like that.
to the emergency room and they tested me for a bunch of things, but they never found it. But then when we went to the next chemo, yeah, because I couldn't catch up with my breathing. I couldn't even walk. My husband had to pull a wheelchair. I was like, I can't walk. My legs, like it was crazy. And they found a blood clot on my heart.
That was AFib.
Yeah.
That's what
From
happened.
my port was here.
Yeah.
And the port went right to the heart. And yeah, it was
That's
2
what,
centimeters.
but God already told you he had you.
He did.
Because with
He did.
blood clots near your heart,
Yeah.
that's not good.
That's not
so
good.
God, when he told you he had you,
He did.
he had you.
Yeah. When I told my parents about the blood clot, my mom was like, they were so upset, but they wouldn't show it to me. But they were like, you said it like it's nothing. Because I'm not worried.
That's it.
I'm not
That's
worried.
right.
And
That's it.
that blood clot sat on my heart for 7 months.
Mm.
through
Wow.
Now they put you
13
on
rounds of
Eliquis.
chemo.
They put you on Eliquis.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
did.
Yeah.
Through 13 rounds of chemo, 25 rounds of radiation. That blood clot sat there until I was done with radiation. I said, now we need to go to this surgeon that they told us that will go in and won't cut my chest cavity, but he'll go in, went through here, my neck, my breast, and my groin, and snatched it off my heart.
I tell you, those doctors, they are amazing.
They are amazing.
They are amazing.
I wasn't even in the hospital for 2 full days after that surgery.
Mhm.
I was like this.
That's
I've
right.
never in my life a whole miracle like
See, I mean, everything was in order.
It was
for you
in
to go
order.
to the facility.
it was.
That everything would be
Yes.
just what God said.
It
You're
was.
gonna be all right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why all you had was one tear.
exactly. But I cried like a baby when I was done with everything.
I
When
know,
was
'cause you
done
was
with
the-
everything.
I
I cried like a
know.
baby. I said, ooh, because it hit me.
I know.
And I tell people when I was going through it, I felt like God had my head in a coma because I couldn't feel the weight of the pain. People would be like, you smiling all the time. I'm fine, except when I'm down. I lost 30 pounds in 1 week on that Red Devil chemo. 30
Oh, my
pounds in 1 week.
Lord.
I couldn't eat. I couldn't really drink. When I
Now,
would
did you
try,
have a lot of nausea and a lot of
No.
vomiting?
No, because they give you medicine before the chemo to eliminate
Eliminate
that part.
that.
Yeah. So it wasn't even that. It's just I
Mhm.
couldn't even eat. Like my body, if you try, it hurt. It would be vibrations in your back, like right here in your
That's
bones.
something. Yeah.
And yeah, 30 pounds in 1 week. That was
Wow.
insane. Yeah. That was a lot.
And Mister, it was not good.
No.
But that was moved out the way for
Yeah.
Joseph.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when we
his
look at all
position.
of that, when we look at the whole picture of things,
listen.
that's what
That's
lets
why
you know
I
that God
always
is so
say that
powerful.
while you're trying to figure it out,
Mhm.
God had
We already
already
figured
figured
it
it
out.
and
out.
that's why
Oh my
we have to
God.
just relax.
Uh-huh.
I try to tell
And-
people. I
and,
know.
You
I've
know,
been
if
there.
you
I've been there already.
if you
Oh,
say you
mm.
have faith,
Yeah.
if you say you believe in God,
Yes.
Yeah.
when does it show up?
That's right.
Yes.
Not just when time
That's
does it.
right.
No,
And that's what I love for my children to be able to see that. Because I have been preaching faith and all of this, taking them
Yeah.
to church their whole life and all of the things.
Yeah,
They saw me in action.
that's
Yeah.
But my
Yes.
faith was on high.
Yes.
And like you said, God had put everything
Everything in
in position
place.
before that happened.
Yes.
I had got the promotion to joint committee, to work in that area. I got, was able to work from home. We got the house. All of the things. I
Yes.
All of
graduated
that.
with my
Yep.
MBA. Everything was already done.
Yes.
For me to
Yes.
just sit down
And have to go through that
and take care of
and
me
take care of you.
this
Yeah.
time.
Because you had been
God,
taking care of
wonderful.
everybody
Yes,
else,
God,
even your
wonderful.
ex and everybody. and
Yes,
his
I have been
stuff.
taking care of everybody else.
Right.
God said, I keep telling you, you can't save nobody.
No.
Save you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I've been on it now.
Yes. Yes.
You're on
and
the
I,
way.
and I just
I'm on
wish
the
you-
way.
Yes.
I'm on
Yes,
the
on
way,
the way.
taking
I
care of
wish
me.
you-
girl, and I wish you
That's
so
right.
many blessings.
Yes,
oh
thank
my
you so
God,
much.
because you are going to be a blessing with this. This is
Yeah.
a testimony
It's
for
more.
other people to know
Absolutely.
that you can get through it.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
are
can get through it.
inspiring
You're
Perseverance, prayer,
inspiring.
and
Yes,
purpose.
you
Girl,
are
I'm up to here.
inspiring
I'm up to
me.
here. I'm
You
full.
are.
I mean,
Yeah.
really,
Because I
because
was
your
just,
smile
but
is
I
so
was just
precious,
telling,
and
I was just telling Zemrah, I have not gone through.
Yeah.
I mean, I made 72 on my birthday,
Oh, praise
June
God.
1st.
Yes.
I just haven't gone through.
and look
no-
amazing.
Yes,
I just have
yes.
so much respect
Yeah.
and empathy and love for
Yeah.
women that
Yeah.
have endured so much because I know how strong we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know who we are
Oh,
as
yeah.
women, and then as
Yes.
black women,
Uh-huh.
women in general.
Yeah.
But black
Yes.
women,
It's an extra layer.
Yes.
I
We
tell
are.
you, I tell you. So you have
Thank
sitting here, you have inspired me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know.
You
And we
passed the
definitely
test.
want you to
Yes.
come back.
Yeah, I will.
I mean,
Sure.
because
Because that's what I'm
the-
doing next. I'm doing my speaking and motivational speaking. I've been
Yes.
creating my brand and getting
Women
my
need to know.
identity established.
Yes.
Yeah, and you need to
yes,
because you got a
yes.
story to tell.
Yeah.
We're gonna have right quick because we have another show that they're here.
Okay, I see.
But we want Earl to play my Mister.
yes,
Just a
please.
little bit of my Mister. Okay.
Okay.
So we want then that's a great idea. Thank you. So we want to just thank you for taking the time to
Yes.
come and
Yes.
share.
Yes.
And we will
Thank you for
invite you
having
back
me.
definitely because
I
this
look
is a
forward
book
to it.
making faith moves and and no matter what.
No matter
Because
what.
it just shows that no matter what,
Mhm.
Cassandra got through it.
Mhm.
Her faith was outrageous. And knowing that God can make a difference and
Mhm.
believing and your faith is that
That's right.
strong, that makes all the difference in the
It
world.
does.
It really does.
Thank you. Thank
And
you
you're
guys
so
for having me.
precious. I'm just so happy
Your
for you. I
energy
really,
is
your
just
energy is.
wonderful.
But
Yeah.
we saw
Thank you.
that. But
Oh,
what we
yeah.
wanted to say
But wait
is
a
we
minute,
met
Zemrah,
her.
let me say this because Zemrah took me to this new nail shop. See, I
Uh-huh.
had never been there. Zemrah
Oh,
had been
okay.
to that nail
Okay.
shop
Yes.
because I
We've been
go
going there for
anywhere to
4
get mine.
years.
See, and she was sitting next to me. I was sitting there first, and then you
Uh-huh.
came there just to talk.
Yeah,
And
talking
you,
to
the
everybody.
the woman that was doing you
Uh-huh.
had been there before.
Yeah.
And I overheard you saying your
My book sign-
birthday.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
said your birthday.
Yes, I
And
did.
see, that perked me up because I know I'm a Gemini too.
Oh.
So I was getting ready to say something to you. I said, "Oh, here's another Gemini." So I knew your
Yeah.
spirit,
See, we know each other.
Yeah.
and
We do.
it was beautiful. And then you was teasing the other woman that was doing my nails
Yeah.
because she was talking about your husband.
Yes, she always called him
He
a cop.
had got there first,
Yeah.
and
Uh,
where were you? So I was in the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
yeah.
You was.
And then I got a chance to say something after I heard you say your birthday and all of that. And then Zemrah came over and we was
And
talking.
we were talking to
But
your husband
Zemrah's
at the
right.
Capricorn.
We never meet
Meet
strangers.
strangers.
Yeah.
We
Me too.
We go someplace all the time meeting folks.
And we meet people
Same.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's who we are. That's who we are.
Yeah.
But we are so glad that you came.
Thank
They've got to come in and get set up.
Okay.
But we again, this is Miss Cassandra L. Reed with Making Faith Moves No Matter What. And it's a memoir of her survival and strength. And we want you to know that we are going to make sure that we share this,
Thank you.
continue to share this.
Thank you
And
so
I want
much.
you just to hear a little bit of this.
Yeah.
You were here right here at IntellectualRadio.com, again with our relationship enthusiast, Miss Pamela Wilkes, who we always love. And Ed, and she wrote it.
Yes.
And
My
I
Mr.
love Miss
Who's
Cassandra.
competent, intelligent, and straight. My Mr. I got to have you. My Mr. You're all I need and more.